when we focus on cuisine here at Harrison Company Live and bring you the third best cook in America, the man who turns simple comestibles into gustatory delights, creator of Healthcraft Cookware and author of numerous cookbooks. And what else? All that
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord Voldemort of cooking, Charles Knight.
The Lord who?
I don't know.
That's,
the Lord what?
that's actually one of the characters. How many know who Lord Voldemort is?
Not a
No
clue.
Harry Potter readers in the crowd here.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's from Harry
You're
Potter.
reading your son's books again.
Oh, yeah. That's a great book, great book.
Okay, so was I right? It's barbecue
Barbecue turkey meatballs,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
So
deal?
the
Great
turkey
recipe.
meatballs are just a substitute for beef, so you got lower cholesterol and fat and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, basically, but actually without these you wouldn't get the same flavor.
Really?
Yeah,
And
'cause-
what's the sausage here for?
Well, I'm going to show you that too. That's all part of the recipe. But the first thing I do is I need you to put a half a cup of milk in with those oats. Because instead of like, a lot of times you make meatballs, what you do is you use breadcrumbs or bread, things like that. What we're going to use is we're going to use actually rolled oats. So
Those
you've
were in
got-
those meatballs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it gives it a nutty flavor. It's really interesting. Just
Those
go
were-
up right up to the cup line. Why are you doing that backwards?
Well, it's to see the cup line.
That's the kind of guy
Well,
he
you can
is.
see it through the other side.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
It's
you
written
can.
on this side.
Well,
It's
you don't have
backwards
to
over
pick it
there.
up then. See, look it. If you
backwards.
look down like this, can you read backwards?
I can't see one cup, but that's down here somewhere, so maybe.
Well, okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, you want to let them sit because you want to have them rehydrate, you know. And the next thing you want to do is you want to cut an onion because you got to have onions in the meatballs, and I'm going to let you do that, Jack.
You know, and a
Okay.
lot of people say that
Just make sure you clamp that thing down.
turkey doesn't have a lot of flavor if you make meatballs or in sauces or whatever, but those were incredible just because I
No,
had it without
well-
the sauce.
You know, anything has no flavor if it doesn't
you
have
put
the
it.
right stuff in it. You got to have the right stuff in it. Same thing like, you know, with garlic. A lot of times people, you know, put too much garlic in things. We're only going to put one clove. See, because my wife, you know, anything, or my son, anything you eat is loaded with garlic.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like
heavy
garlic too, but I like a touch of it rather than it, you know, being really overbearing. So what you want to do is you want to do a puree of garlic, which you know how to do that, right? Basically, you just kind of squish this all down and then chop it up real fine, and it's pretty simple. This is an uncomplicated recipe. Anybody can use it in their own home. Matter of fact, it's great for the holidays, and it's even great for
Good little appetizer.
juiced onions. Juiced onions.
Oh, it came out pretty good.
Look at it dripping. I never saw
It's juiced onions.
What's...
How did you do that?
It's
Well,
still got a
so
couple
much for the
edges.
food cutter.
Don't use that. Don't use that.
All right. Yeah, you need to get the onions out of there. 'Cause-
Oh, out of here.
yeah, you need to get them out of there. And the juice too, as long
Get
as
him
you're
out
at
of
it.
there.
All right. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to do a half an onion. You want to dice, not juiced. Okay? Diced onion, not juiced. And then you know how you get that? You press too hard and turn too slow.
I pressed too hard and turned
Yeah,
too
you just
slow?
got to hold it on there and firmly and turn
Slowly
the
go,
handle
Jack.
quickly. All right. Now what you want to do is put the turkey in here.
Put the turkey
Yeah,
in
you
here?
don't have to worry about
Is this
cleaning
the
your
turkey?
hands. Yeah. Yes, that's the turkey.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
Whoa, it's
All
falling
right, so you got a
apart.
pound of turkey. All right, very
Okay.
simple. And then you want to put 1 or 2 Johnsonville sausages in there. I'm
Do we
going to.
need to separate them? Here, would you separate that from the casing?
I'd rather not.
Okay. What you want to do is one or
to
two
do that.
sausage in there, if you like.
It's like milking a cow.
Yeah, this is where the only place you're going to get a little bit of fat from. And I use
Okay.
Johnsonville because it's less.
How
in
many do you
fat.
want?
You can do 1 or 2. We can do 1 in this case.
One.
All right, just 1.
And start mushing it,
All
right?
Now, no, to that, what you want to do is you want to add your hydrated oats with the milk. Just put that
Wow.
Hydrated oats with the milk?
in there.
That wouldn't be too, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you get them all out of there, okay?
Boy, there's a lot of oats in there.
Well, it's a half a cup of oats, half a cup of milk. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what you can do if you want, you have to rehydrate the oats, so if you have cooked oats, you can do that as well. And then instead of the milk, you just have the cooked oats. And then you need to mix it.
Go
With a
ahead.
hand, we'll be back in just a moment.
Yes, mix it with your hands.
Now, we're gonna have to debate about who does the mixing
Your
when we
hands
get
are,
back.
your hands are a mess.
Oh, no, but yours, you got that. Well, she lost We each guessed numbers between 1 and 20. She guessed 11, I guessed 4, and the number was 3.
Well, we all can help here. What you got to do is get a form. Jack, I swear you put too much milk in there.
Oh, there is too much.
There is like, this is like slop.
Could we add more oats? Could we add more oats to it to suck it up?
I think what we're going to do is not have Jack in the cooking segments anymore. That's what I think.
I'm surprised you haven't learned that before.
You told me that, did he not say fill it up to a cup, right?
I said fill it up to a cup. You must have went higher than a cup.
No, I went right
Look at
down.
this.
That's
It's
why
slop.
I had it turned around this way. In
It's
fact,
slop.
you can see still.
Well, look at, I'll tell you what we'll do. Here, this one will be a meatloaf. Because this ain't going to make it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll turn this into a meatloaf. I mean,
Oh, what a great, I think we're on to something now.
yeah, you're on to something right now, and it ain't this show.
Now, you're really
Anyway.
just going to fry that up, right? And
No, I'm going to actually cook a meatloaf out of there.
Really?
Yeah, you can turn it into a meatloaf if you want to.
I've often done
What a
that.
mess that is. Jeez.
Kiss me, baby.
He juiced the onions. Maybe that's what it was.
No, the onions
That's
weren't
what
that
it-
juiced.
Definitely too much liquid in there. But if you want to, you can turn this into a meatloaf if you like, and it's absolutely delicious. Although I've never turned it into a meatloaf. But sometimes, you know, you have to improvise.
Thank
Why are you looking at my apron? You're not wiping out on my apron. All right, anyway. All right, so now you have your meatloaf cooking. All right. And we forgot the monkey dust. So,
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
we
you
got to
gotta
get
put
the
the monkey
monkey dust.
dust in there.
Jack, will you do me a favor? Will you mix that in that hot pan?
Stick your hands in there.
no. This is sad.
It's not sad. It's sick. That's what it is. And it's canceled.
Oh, God.
I love
And we
meatloaf.
wonder why. All right, anyway, here's what your meatballs look like when you're finished.
2 recipes in
Did
one,
we
actually.
still squash those all together in a
Now
big
you,
meatloaf?
now you got me all frustrated. All right, let me plug this back in here. Frustrated. All right, because we're going to need some heat in here. And naturally, I moved everything. Let me move this again.
Can we start this show over?
No, we can't start it. It's too late, you know. That's why you can't do retakes on cooking shows, man. It's live action.
Oh, boy, you know that stuff in the bottom there looks great.
Yeah, well, that's the good part. Now, here's what we're going to do. All right, you take the meatballs out of here,
Okay.
and you cook them. Actually, I should tell you what temperature to cook them at. You cook them at about 350 to a nice golden brown. You see how nice and brown they are? Look
Very
at that.
nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that's...
Nice meat, nice and firm. All right. Now, if you want to put an egg in there, you can. Should I ask him to do it? No, I can't.
Do an egg.
No, let me do it.
Do you put the whole
No,
egg in?
he's got me so messed up here. I'm going to need 5 segments to finish this thing. All right, but anyway, what you want to do here is you want to go to a commercial break,
You want to take
and we'll
a
come
break?
back and we'll see if we
Good idea.
Can we do that?
Well,
Good.
we'll take a
That'd
break
be
and
great.
be back, and then we'll
I
juice
can,
another
I
onion.
can fix things.
Back here with the third best cook in America.
I'm crying over this recipe. I'm just
Earl
crying.
Knight, who is all
Excuse
worked
me.
up and emotionally distraught over ruining his lousy
I didn't
onion.
really do that. I'm just kidding. All right, I need you to do some garlic.
The other option, if
right.
meatballs
The other
turn
option-
into meatloaf don't work, you can also make meatloaf juice.
That's
it's
right.
really tasty.
The other option is to call Bill Murphy. That's it. All right. Oh, I forgot. We got to mention some things. Jack and I, believe it or not, are going to be cooking this weekend at the Fiery Food Show. So if you think this was interesting, wait till you see that. You'll see Jack and I live. That show's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's at the Bayfront Center.
Yeah.
It's the Bayfront
So
Center.
we're out there on Saturday at 1:30, I think.
Yeah, we're out there at Saturday at 1:30,
Cooking.
and my son David will be there all week, and I'll be there off and on all weekend. Okay, so what you got going here is you've got the, can you see that? Okay. Do what with it? Forward,
Forward
move
a
it
little
forward, okay?
You got it?
Jack made me move everything. What you want to do is you want to just tenderize it. See all the good residue you got on the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
See that? That's the residue that makes your flavoring. All right? I forgot what I got to do next.
gotta
Okay.
put the-
Oh, yeah, we got to get the garlic in. Let's get
Something
garlic
Garlic goes in there.
Something's burning my eyes.
You got to get the garlic
That's
in.
that onions, those
Okay,
onions.
just get the garlic in, all right? The garlic doesn't have to be cooked through. What you want to do is just cook it up nice. Okay, now see, that's nice and, what?
Nice and dark.
I
What?
want your
Okay,
apron.
now here's the key here. To deglaze this, what you want to do is use a half a cup of coffee.
Have a cup of coffee?
Half a cup of coffee. Yeah, you
really?
can use decaf or regular. I use regular coffee. And see what that'll do is start to move all those ingredients off the bottom.
Hey, can that be your old coffee?
It can be any kind of coffee you want. Oh, jeez, I forgot. Never mind. That's not what you do. What you do is you put this tomato paste in first and you brown the paste. Okay.
But this is brown enough, so it's, our meatloaf is.
Oh, yeah, our meatloaf is, ooh, that looks terrible.
Oh, can we see that?
Doing
meatloaf?
fairly
don't look
hadn't
at
cooked
that.
on the top. I think you need
All
to
right,
roll
anyway.
it over.
Yeah, we got a mess going here, I'll tell you that right
funny.
now. All right, what you want to do is brown the paste first. All right, hopefully this will turn out all right.
Brown to taste?
Brown the paste
Oh,
first.
I thought you
Well,
said
that really
brown to
won't matter
taste.
with the taste, will it?
Yeah, it will, because you want to cook it, you want to caramelize the paste a little bit. But you can see it's got a beautiful color in there already. See
Oh, it
that?
is.
Okay, Rob's yelling at me over there.
Hey,
All right.
He's trying to get you to hold it in
Got
the
that?
camera. There
All
it
right.
is.
Now, to that, can you see that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. This is apple cider vinegar. It's a quarter of a cup.
Ooh, man, I love vinegar in
All right.
in food.
This is Worcestershire sauce, which is
Oh,
a
I
tablespoon.
love that.
This is getting better all the time.
All right. And to that, we're going to add a
A lot of brown sugar.
lot of brown sugar.
Was that
okay,
like
for the
3/4
flavor.
cup?
That was
You're
was
making
3/4 cup.
molasses or something here,
Can
aren't
you
you?
stir it?
Yeah, and the last thing you want to put in, you want to put in some Dijon mustard.
Oh, man, this is
All
going to
right,
be awesome.
About a tablespoon. Okay? And I think I remembered everything else. Is there anything left around here?
Monkey dust?
No, we got,
Oh, no, monkey dust is already in here.
we got some Dick's
go ahead.
Perky Pickles, but
All
I
right,
don't
so
think
here's
that's
your
going.
barbecue sauce. and You want to let that cook up for a few minutes. You want to let it thicken up. And then,
Oh, that smells good.
isn't that great? It's got a beautiful
yeah.
flavor. And what you want to do is let this thicken. Normally, I'd be finished with this at this point in time. But as you
Normally?
can see, yeah, we're going to have to wait. So the only other thing I can think, let's see what else we have
Tune
to
in
promote.
tomorrow.
You know, we met a fan out at, we're out at,
Dimitri's.
We're in Dimitri's on Waters Avenue. By the way, has great food, you know. I only eat where I know
She
the
was a
chef.
young lady who was watching the show. And,
Haley Marshall.
Haley Marshall.
Haley
We'll be
Marshall.
back in just a moment with more shameless plugs. Gotta get a copy of the recipe right to that address, 5414 Town Country Boulevard, Tampa 33615, or better yet, call 813-885-5244, extension 221. Easiest of all, though, is just go to healthcraft.com.
That's right.
Healthcraft.com.
Okay, here's how you want to finish this up. What you want to do is just take these and stick them in here, and you actually let it cook for about 10 or 15 minutes. All right, it'll thicken up nice and
The
fine.
meatballs and, oh,
Yeah,
man, that looks
we don't
great.
have 10 or 15
That would be
minutes,
like
so.
a good appetizer, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's a great, actually, it's great for dinner. You
Oh,
know,
it
with Dick's
smells
Perky
so good.
Pickles, man, this is the
There you
this
go.
is the meal.
It's a meal
I
in
want you to look
itself.
at
This
this
is the meal.
pathetic meatloaf, though. This thing did not make it.
Actually, the
That thing's hot.
meatloaf is really good. Wait till you taste it.
But you know, I was thinking you'd take a little cookie cutters and cut meatballs out of here. I don't think that would
Don't
be too
do
big.
Don't forget to come and see us on Saturday. We'll be at the Fiery Food Show.
Where's that?
That's at the Bayfront Center, and you can see Jack in action.
Oh, now that might be worth it.
Yeah.
That just
Well,
might be
the
worth
good thing about he doesn't drink before the show, but usually
Oh.
before a performance, oh, you got to see it.
Well, it
It's a
depends on
sight
how
to
late
be
in the
seen.
afternoon.
But anyway, here's your meatballs.
Anyway,
Right.
there. See how well that came out, and the meatloaf
they're
is looking
beautiful.
like I don't know what.
It looks terrible.
This really smells great.
Oh, doesn't
Thank you,
it? Wait till you
Charles.
taste it.
The
You
Lord
did it.
Voldemort. We'll see you tomorrow
Tomorrow.
at 11:30. Same time, most of the same station.
Wait till you taste it.
Production services.